Hi, and welcome to my video. I've had the good fortune to live in 19 different homes, 14 different cities, and 9 different states since graduating from college. As I've said in the past, I'm not touting myself as an expert in moving, rather I'm simply saying I've got a lot of experience. So here's some tips, tricks, and hacks for unloading, unpacking, and moving in. My other videos deal with preparing, packing, and loading, and then the road trip as a part of the move. I hope this helps you coordinate a smoother, more organized move, whether you're moving across town or across the country. All right, let's go. Okay, for starters, prepare your new home for your move-in. First, clean. You want to hire a cleaning company or do it yourself. And why before moving in? Because your home's empty, which makes it so much easier. Second, address the unmentionables. Pests. I've found that no matter what part of the US you move to, no matter the price of your home, no matter whether the home was recently occupied or vacant for some time, there's local critters that would love to share your living space. So consider hiring a pest company to inspect and possibly treat the home before you move in or do it yourself. So quick story. My ex and I moved into a brand new 3-story custom-built home in Kennesaw, Georgia, and the first night we're sleeping on a mattress because we're waiting for our furniture to be shipped from North Carolina. I got up somewhere around 2 a.m., walked across the hall to check on my son who was sleeping in his crib. I crossed the threshold into his room, caught something in my peripheral vision, took 3 steps back, and flicked on the lights. There was a beautifully colored scorpion meandering his way into my son's room. Obviously, this is your call as to whether or not it's worth the inspection. Personally, I like to think that my family and I are the only occupants of that new home. After closing and before I step into my new home, I like to get those move-in supplies taken care of. Paper towels, paper plates, plastic flatware, TP, soap, shampoo, conditioner, laundry detergent, shower curtains, dish soap, sponges, garden hoses, air filters, trash bags, etc. These are the items that enable me to be comfortable for the first few days while I unpack and move in. I don't want to be making several trips to the store for those first few days. Time is precious, and I want to dedicate time and energy to moving in. Don't forget the water for you and the movers. Now, most people know this. Be sure to pay attention during the inspection so you know where the water shut-off, shut-on valve is, where your electrical box is, what size your air filter and for your HVAC system is, and other important details about your property. Move-in day. Ready your toolbox or your move-in box. If it came with you on your drive, you'll have it available before the movers arrive. If it's on the moving truck and it was loaded last, then it should be first off the truck. I like to place it on the kitchen island or in a central location as the primary workstation. Okay, here's an important one. Ready your breakdown station. This is where you're going to have your box cutter, your string, and all kinds of gloves ready to break down boxes, packaging, paper, trash, etc. I prefer the garage or somewhere close to an exit. This helps you prevent the empty boxes and packing supplies from becoming piled everywhere throughout the house to the point where they start impeding your progress. And then, label rooms and hang signs. Do this before the movers arrive. Remember, these should match the labels from your old home. If you have new rooms like an office or a library that did not exist in the old home, then you can redirect boxes and furniture at the new home during the unloading phase. Or proactively label these items before the packing and loading at your old home. Quick tip. I like to identify the wall that I want boxes stacked up against with several signs that say boxes here, taped high up on the wall. Why? This keeps the boxes out of your way until you're ready to unpack them, and it ensures that the furniture like beds, dressers, sofas, etc. can be placed where they will end up instead of you having to move things twice. Now, when the movers arrive, walk through your new home with them. Identify special locations for valuables and oversized pieces. Point out the signs to make sure that the team understands where to place boxes and furniture. It's worth mentioning here why I have some of these steps in place. We have to keep in mind that one of the movers' primary goals is to unload the truck in the shortest amount of time. At the same time, our goal is to have everything unloaded and placed in the right place. The best way to accomplish this is to have clear communication. Thus, the labeling of boxes and furniture to match the labeling of places as to where they should end up. Again, If your movers manage this by QR codes on every item or any other system, that's perfectly fine. You'll want to make sure it translates to the items ending up in the right location in your new home. Okay, me personally, I like to unpack priority rooms first. To me, I start with the master bedroom and the bedrooms, and then kids' rooms after that, and then the bathrooms after that. This way I know everyone gets a great first night's rest with a shower. Then goes the kitchen, and then the general living areas. Now, teamwork is important. Make sure that the boxes and packing elements get to the breakdown station. I find it best to finish one room at a time and not to hop around. This keeps me focused, and the closure of one room at a time provides a sense of accomplishment. Okay, well worth another mention here, food and music. Because you planned in advance, your first meals are easy and simple to prepare, or you can just order food delivery. And for me, music is a big motivator. Something upbeat keeps me at a healthy pace. As many times as I've moved, I still get excited about crushing one box after another in the shortest amount of time, simply because I know the absolute joy of relaxing in a new home after you've completely moved in. Wall hangings. Leave those for last. Simply place them against the walls where they'll be hung. You'll get to them later. Organize the garage and set up your tools, workbench, etc. last. Also, don't try to make everything perfect. It's okay to change your mind and rearrange room layouts later on. You may change a room layout the next week, the next month, the next year. That's okay. It's important to unpack so you can start living in your new home and acclimating to your new surroundings as soon as possible. Okay, so now I'm going to share these next steps as if you have the luxury of doing. Each may or may not be important to you, but I believe they're worth mentioning here. First, establish a theme for the house. Paints, metals, colors, etc. This can go as far as having the house painted before you move in or replacing all the outlet covers all the way to matching throughout the home. And there's so many other touches that help your home come together for you, like installing larger oval toilets and upgrading your lighting. Hang shutters or blinds throughout the home. I like plantation shutters because they're easy to install and they're easy to keep clean. Plus they allow lots of light in, but choose your own. Install new locks. Maybe it's me, but I never know how many keys were given to the maid service, the dog walker, the neighbor who managed the house during lengthy vacations, etc. I like the security of knowing that I have the only keys. Now, large retailers like Home Depot and Lowe's have different keys and different locks and different handles with the same serial numbers. Matching those serial numbers enables you to replace multiple locks throughout the home and have one key. If you're not a handyman, hire a locksmith. Last but not least, have a shopping party during the road trip or while you're waiting for closing day. Hop online and order your new welcome mats, your new bath decor, your new linens, etc. And have all these items delivered to your home 2 to 3 days after you move in. Okay, that's it. You're on your way. Best of luck in your unloading, unpacking, and moving into your new home. Enjoy the experience. Stay safe, stay healthy. If you like this video, don't hesitate to subscribe below. And if you have any tips, tricks, and hacks of your own, leave the comments below.